Hello guys, what's up? In this video we're going to have a look at the earning potential of lands in Pixels. I'm owning 5 lands and with different industries on them. This one is a mining land and I haven't cleaned up my silo for 24 hours. So we will know what a land can earn you in 24 hours depending on the industry. First we're starting with the mining land and I'm going to move all of these items here in my inventory. And then it should update here. Maybe I need to relog. So as you can see, my mining land earned me 41,700 coins. Of course, we also need to consider the price that you need to set up a land. So I have 57 mines on this land, and tier 4 elite mine is right now at 2,400 coins times 57 leads to 140,000 coins, so not too much to set this up. But these lands are not used at full capacity, so we're checking out my other mining land and see if it's a big difference. So yeah, on this one is 46k in profit per day. So next up we're going to have a look at my farming lands. Keep in mind they're also for the guild only, and as you can see I have carrots, butterberries and slothmatos inside. And that's actually slightly better, so I have 168,000. Keep in mind there's also a higher initial investment, so we have actually 1,215 soils, and soil right now is at 10,000 coins. So you will have to spend around 13 million to get the same setup as I do. And we will check out my second farming land just to have a bit less variance, because maybe people weren't grinding as much on this land and more on the other land. So yeah, on this land I can actually see no butterberries but more carrots. So I'm curious what that accounts for, and it's actually pretty close. 185,700 coins. And next up we will check out the MVP land, the Forestry land. This is a dense forestry land. As you can see, it's full with logs here. I'm gonna pick them all up and maybe write your prediction right now in the comments. Think I need to restart. And yeah, as you can see, 278,300 coins. But of course, it also comes at a higher price and we need way more initial investment. To add these up, it's 981 trees, and trees right now go by 54k gold, which leaves us at 53 million rounded in initial cost for this land. So if we're going to convert it now in dollar earnings, right now going by a 1 million coins is worth $10 rate, which basically leaves us at $0.44 per day in coins, and for farming it's $1.76, and for forestry, very popular forestry land, we have $2.78. But there's also another way you can monetize your land. You can rent it out on LootRush. Right now we're checking the prices, which is 3 Ronin or $5.5 a day. That's the floor price for renting. Kind of goes slightly higher, but let's stay at the floor with $5.5 per day. So this would be the monthly range, going from 13 up to $83 if you just use the surplus. And on LootRush you would earn up to 165 monthly. But there's also right now a special deal where you can get $10 bonus sign up for the first listing of your land. So you can go here and check it out, click list now and start renting. If you actually do so, also feel free to use my referral code LU. What's also worth to mention is right now lands are in a pretty bad state. I've actually made a post about lands and what needs to be improved. The developers are working on Operation Unrug landowners. I think it's also very important for the economy that lands get buffed. Just to have maybe a maximum potential earning, we can also calculate the daily rewards. So the daily ecosystem rewards is around 750,000 pixel per day. So now if we would convert it into the 5,000 lands that exist, we would end up with 150 pixel per land of value being created. Pixels right now is at $17.4, so we can just calculate 150 pixel times 17.4, which would lead to a maximum value in the economy per land of $26, which ends up at $783 monthly. Of course, these would be the maximum earning potentials if lands are in a very strong state. I think the highest rental prices I can remember were $20 per day during chapter 1. But just so you guys know some ranges of what is possible right now with renting, what kind of is the whole economy per land, and then of course also the range that you get from surplus. So there's big ranges of all the way from $13 if you're just having a mining land, up to $165 if you're renting right now, up to $780 if all the economy was funneled through lands. So next up, we also want to calculate the ROI on your land. And for this, we're going to take a look at the floor price of lands, which is 1.1 ETH right now, which is around $3,000. So land cost 1.1 ETH floor is $3,000 right now. So here you can see the model for the different ROIs. And yeah, 230 months if you only had mining surplus at the current rates until you get your value back. $3,000 for land. And yeah, if you have farming, you of course need to spend the initial cost for the farming soils. So it's at a slightly higher price. In forestry, also you have to invest 50 million coins, which is around $500. Yeah, 60 months for farming land, 42 for forestry land. We're at 18 if you rent it on LootRush. So that's basically 3 times faster. Of course, the best case scenario, if all of a sudden lands get buffed and all the profit goes through lands, would be close to 4 months. Lands will get better soon. Renting lands on LootRush is a good idea. If you also need to sign up for the first time, feel free to use my code LOO